Good evening, good whenever you're watching this. Hi, let me try again. Hi everyone, I'm James at Awesome Jambo, absolutely everywhere, and we're live on twitch.tv/awesomejambo. We're on catch up there for a week, and all the streams are archived at youtube.com/awesomejambo. Please like, share, subscribe, etc. Do all those tech things to get updates on what new games I'm playing, what historical places, what fantasy places we're visiting. And speaking of which, we are back playing episode 2 of Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. And you find me not where we last left off, in fact, but just doing a little bit of exploring, as I figured this game, for me, is like the... Oh god, that's fucking creepy. Just all standing there. No, yeah, I figured that this game is by far and away one of the best in terms of level design. So, that's fun. Yes, I figured that this game is by far and away one of the best in terms of level design, along with Black Flag. But honestly, I actually prefer this. It's just so varied and just so cool. No pun intended with regards to the fact that we're in the Arctic. It's just such a such a good-looking game, you know. And I just wanted to convey a sense of that by just sort of exploring around the place and just kind of enjoying it while I have this chance to replay this game, because I don't often replay it, and maybe that's not always good, maybe that's not always a good thing, but I do enjoy this game, and I realized it yesterday as I was playing. Very, very enjoyable game to play, even though the character of Shay, even though the actor is maybe not who I would pick personally. If I were to recast the game, I would get maybe an Irish guy, actually, instead of a Canadian guy, to do the voice of Shay. But I do think that his banter, his back and forth with Liam while on the ship, while you're traveling about, his Irish witticisms, they're all bang on. It's just the voice. The voice is it detracts from the whole thing. And maybe I gave it a hard shake the other day, but you know what? I do believe that it's a good game. So I'm gonna give it a wee chance. Just while I finish up collecting and just doing that particular island. I just liked it. Just fancied doing it. So many penguins. So far south. So we've arrived. Oh, well, here we go. You can see here a Spanish galleon has been beached down south. We're at the south of the map. Yes, and here's the thing I mentioned yesterday? Last time. It wasn't yesterday, it was last time. Last episode. That if you fall in the freezing water, it's very cool.
Blues down! Catch some wind!
But now, let us be on our way to find the chest, shall we?
Loose tops and royals!
But I just figured I'd show you a bit more of the remarkable scenery, because we didn't get this. And it's a good hearty mixture of Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 3. I think it's the best parts of all those games. And
guard on every inch of sail!
It is enjoyable. It's an enjoyable game.
Loose sail!
Right now for all you folks that are just joining us, we're playing Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. Should we take the home? No. We'll come back for it though.
Reef the mains! Clew up gallants!
We'll take that though.
Crowd
That's
it
a
all
likely
on!
prize on the way.
Aloft, lads! Loose the royals!
There's a harpooning spot over there for maybe I think a humpback whale. Which, wild.
Weather's coming against us!
That is. But that's a hunting option. That and narwhals. The fact that they are hunting options baffled, quite frankly. The idea that anyone can kill one of those things. Not that they're. Not that they can, like, could you do this? No, that they,
Trim the yards off the wind!
able to.
Loaded! Fire!
Awaiting orders,
Are
sir!
they sunken? Oh, fine. Sunken. Do you have anything to show for it? Oh, I don't think she released any. I don't think she released any
Studs up!
anything for us. So we will just be on our way, slightly further north, a bit more choppy seas.
Wind's getting vicious! Fire! You founded the ship, Captain!
Good way of damaging enemy ships there and triggering capsizing rules.
Fire!
So we have another viewer. Welcome back. We're just starting episode 2 of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Thank you for joining. And the icebergs, of course, hold some loot and hold some.
Ready to march!
Oh.
Haul in the stunsail!
It's actually quite fun to
Stone
slice
Captain!
things apart.
Looks bad!
I believe it's an achievement. If you destroy enough of them. Could take that. What is that? It's got a lot of metal. Maybe next time. Tell you what, maybe next time.
For sail!
Let's get on
All sail!
with the story.
We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
It's a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
You can see further north there. The archway. It's just a really cool, really well designed couple of levels. This game. Very pleased with it.
Lift dead ahead, sir!
Brief it
It
all
would have been much
tops.
better, I think, if it were longer and
Stunsails.
maybe slightly better designed. But let's be on our way. Now these are new for this game. Little lift looking things. Lifts we'll call them. Let's just get the reach high point first, the viewpoint. They have been known variously throughout the game series as reach high points and viewpoints. Oh, those yellow tokens. I forget what they do, but I seem to recall them being called prosperity. So I don't know if they increase the value of the ships that appear, or what they do, if they give you more money. I cannot remember. I have genuinely no idea. But we'll grab that one anyway, and just. It's a stark contrast, but it really it's a good game. I do enjoy playing it. I don't really fancy jumping all the way down there, so just go back this way. Oops. Just grab the native thing.
veiller à ce que tout reste exactement tel quel.
Tu es du genre autoritaire.
Ooh. As I say, a ton of collect. For someone like me, there's a ton of collectibles. I enjoy collecting them. Give me the old autism razzle dazzle. Up there. And this coughing guy. What are you doing, mate? You're coughing all over me. Did not mean that. Meant to punch him. Oh, whoops. Well, he's not coughing now, is he?
Il n'y a que des bêtes sauvages. Oh, il n'y a rien.
4 collectibles just kicking about. 4 different kinds of collectibles. Aha, see there, maps for River Valley as well. So these cave paintings,
J'ai rejoint l'armée, c'était pour la solde, pas pour une question de
they do something.
Mais il faut protéger à
Cannot
tout
for the
prix
life
les
of me
intérêts du
remember
roi.
what, though.
Les seuls intérêts que je veux protéger, c'est les miens.
I feel like if we find the hidden cave painting chamber, we can make sense of it, but I have no idea what's going on with it. Tell you what, we'll go to this bar first. That's fun. I realize I'm just at this point doing everything, but at a game this short, and it is a fun game.
J'ai l'impression que c'est comme la gueule.
It's annoying that it's so fun but so short and so. But how could it be so well written but also so poorly written? You know what I mean? There's just a lot to do, and I'm enjoying it. Even though Shay there looks what is he all about? Kick to the crotch, broken neck. That's. He certainly seemed beat up to me.
Honestly, merchants are so
I've mentioned this previously, but it's set a few years after Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It's set after Freedom Cry, of course. Given how the Templars have the manuscript and the box, which Adewale used to possess and gave to Bastien Joseph. And we go. Haha.
Est-ce que c'est ça, troubler l'ordre public?
So, you may notice we were told that we should probably upgrade our ship. So, I can't remember if we can do it in here. I wonder if this is just a general store or if it is a Harbour Master as well. But we will soon, certainly, find out.
Do come in.
I'm already in, mate. We can sell our tobacco, though, for sure. As we don't... Tobacco and stone. Because stone is not required to upgrade the Morrigan.
A pleasure. See you next time.
So we did get a little bit of money out of that transaction. However, no idea where the Harbour Master is. Or if there even is one. Let's just go up and speak to the chasseur. what he says. Nah, I reckon we got it. Yeah.
Chevalier, what happened to your vessel?
I got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ship in our land to their watery grave. The Gerfaut nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Puckle's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade, and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my hooded friends.
So, we got machine guns now. E-doggy.
Mates out! Captain?
I will join you on this voyage.
Well, you know.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and will soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
I also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. Morgan now has a ram cut through ice itself.
I have heard of such technology, but never witnessed its operation.
What about Smith, then? Is he close by?
Aye, he sails these very waters, and he may have the precursor box.
Then let's find him.
Looks like trouble, sir. Ready to board.
Fire!
For us, Captain. He's vulnerable there, Captain.
Fire! Fire!
Ready to fire, sir.
Yeah, you can destroy.
He's foundering.
You can
Give
destroy
me some speed!
ships with just the Fokker one, which is a new feature that was not available in Black Flag.
There he is!
Most fortunate timing! Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us! Give chase!
But hold your fire. We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can this blockade go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier.
Our target's a smart man, but out of his element here.
Samuel Smith is the Templar's treasure. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to meet someone, or ran into your pirates. He's refitting his ship. Something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked him, I would have known about it.
Well, he's back from a long voyage. Never a chance to get him.
He controls most of the Templars well, doesn't he? With him out of the way...
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him. He probably still has it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship, or force him to beach.
Look at that screen. Yellow on the screen, the bottom left or blue. Oh, it really is gorgeous. It really is. Aha, he has been beached. I say beached.
Fire!
Nope.
Look, Captain. He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
Slicing through the ice. Sir, to the fore.
It worked. The way is clear.
Once more your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is getting away.
The folk. Get a move on. It's an ambush.
Envoyez ces diables en enfer. Smith must not escape.
Wow, no, that was a hell of a Oh, we've been boarded. That's interesting. That's fun. That's interesting. That's wild.
Ready to take him down? No flies. I see him. He's in my sight.
Get off my ship. So we can we? Can we take their ship? Oh, we can. Fantastic. That was a bad move on their part then, wasn't it? Let us salvage it for gold. Mwahahaha. No mercy. My lucky day.
I don't see Smith's ship.
Let's get rid of these distractions first. We'll find him.
She's foundering! He's breaking up!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind.
There's Smith. He's moving again.
No doubt he hoped to be a spectator to your demise.
I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach.
Just burning oil barrels. Let's go. Let's be off and away. Heading further north. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And it looks like an old stream, you know? It looks like an old...
Wind's trouble, Captain Cormac.
He's burning.
What
Burning
wickedness is this?
Another Templar tactic. They can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him.
Go faster. Shit.
Haul in the stunsails!
Loose topsails, gallants, and royals. Wind's trouble, Captain Cormac.
Very good indeed. Oh, it's because the wind is going directly at them.
Now we know where he was headed. Barson has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
Terra Nova. New York.
You will regret this!
Think about what you're doing. This cannot be.
Thank you.
No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed.
While we're here, we may as well loot the entire island. Cave? Smuggler's Cave? What the heck is this? Native pillar. I'm intrigued. Follow me intrigued. Ah, I go up there. This is a fun site activity. Ah, it's more of these guys. Okay. Oh, so that's all this island is, basically. Is just a vehicle for this side quest. Oh, well, okay. I'm into it. It has been a while since I've played this, so I cannot remember everything about it, but I know that it's, you know, oh, there's a blueprint down there. That's what those, so you see on the map a little cog wheel. Those are blueprints to upgrade the Morgan. I'll stick my hand in there. Ah, oh yeah, of course. Token thing. And it acts as like a key, I think. I can't remember how many of these there are, but damn if there's more than 10. This is mine, okay. Mario does not mention. Oh, I need a shrapnel grenade. Sucks. Oh, gunpowder. Yeah, have any gunpowder? I do not think so. Fragment? Why not? Don't know what it is, what it does, what it's for. If it's for anything, if it does anything. Who knows? But I do know that there's a native wall right here. What does it do? What does it mean? So I think this is a creation. So I know that these are to do with the Isu. And that's like a creation myth. It's the creation of humans inside a pen, I guess, by the Isu. Or it's like, it's one of the tales, I think, that Redonagadun's mother, Galizio, tells him at some point. Now I'm lost in a cave complex. That's not good. I was looking for the exit. Let's get this money and get out. It's clear to me that I am lost. This way and to the right, I think. That looks like an exit. Cool wee place. Cool. A lot of cool places in this game. I really do enjoy it. Cannot get that unless I have a shrapnel grenade though, which is a bit, yeah. Is there a viewpoint so that I can see my way around? No, not at all. No viewpoint whatsoever. Thank you. I need to unlock that thing there. There is a chest just sitting on a bit of rock though. That's great. That's great. You can see I've explored a couple of places in the interim, and that's where we were before. What are you? White whale. White whale. That's a humpback. Wow. White whale. Jeez. What are you? Oh. Alright. Let's get back to the Morgan and be on our way, shall we? We could probably teleport's the wrong word. Back to River Valley. Because that's a bit far. We've not been there before, so we will teleport. Can we teleport here? I think we can teleport here. There we go. Look at that. Wee bit of fast travel. There's your reminder to hydrate. We're half an hour in. I've got some lovely tea here. It's vanilla and rose flavored today. I've not been feeling very well this past week and a half. Last Monday I was struck down by some intense cramping and pains and
catch
such.
Some wind.
Raise those sheets. Let's move.
And no, my back really hurts because I was pretty much bedridden
Crowd
for
on
the
every inch of
entirety
sand.
of last week. You might remember.
Pull off, lads.
I had done
Loose the
a lot of
royals.
streaming last week.
Douse the royals and
You
tops.
get this wee cheeky viewpoint here, and I love this. Look at this. In no other game in the Assassin's Creed series do you have this kind of thing, and it's so cool. It's such a cool concept, and I really. So we've discussed at length about the remakes that are being made and about the possibility of Assassin's Creed Black Flag being remade, even though it's been sort of remastered before, and this has obviously been remastered as well. But it's such a cool game. Look at that. Look at this view. Oh god. I cannot wax lyrical enough about this game. It's just, it really, because it was the final game they released on the, I say previous gen, the current gen. Was it? Where did they? No, yeah, it was for Xbox 360 and PS3 when it was released. And so it really pushed the boundary of what was possible with those consoles. It really did, and look at that. It's just, in no other game do you get that kind of non-sameness, and it's really refreshing. And we just happen to be on a little lighthouse spit of rock thing that, I mean, well, in one of the RPG games, like, you know what? Yeah, that's what it is. This game is very reminiscent of the RPG games in that there are so many little just places to explore. 9293. So let's see if I have a map that relates to that. No, I don't. Well, let's get back to our ship and be on our way. But yeah, very much, maybe that's why I like it. It reminds me very much of Valhalla, I think.
Loose and catch the wind.
But, you know, it was
Studs out.
in terms
Let's
of
get
the,
moving.
like, in terms of the RPG ones, the last four, if I had to choose, like, two to get rid of, definitely it would be Mirage and Valhalla. I just, did not connect as much, I don't think.
Glue's up!
Almost
These are sticks!
Bring it all in!
Let out some sail!
Lay aloft and
Crowd it all on!
loose sail! Put out all she'll take!
There's the city of Albany, sir. The greatest frontier town of them all.
Albany. Upstate New York. No, it's an Albany expression. For steam hams. 1754. So a couple months after Connor and what's her name? I keep on thinking Eliza, but it's not Eliza. Yeah, this is all without even touching New York City. I would be perfectly content. I would have been perfectly content if this entire game was just set in the Arctic and in the River Valley, but we've got a whole city of New York. And it's New York before the fire. You might remember from Assassin's Creed 3, a third of the city was pretty scorched by fire. Not in this one. It's fully. It's entirely there. Now let's see what we can afford. We can afford some things. We do have burning oil already. We might be able to afford that afterwards. Could definitely get some of this shit so we can afford to harpoon. I mean, we'd get more money, but let me see. So maybe puckle gun strength would be good. That's half of our metal though, and we'd like some for our hull, I think, or the cannons. We do have 9 cannons now, so that's a lot of our gold as well though. No, a lot of our wood. We'd have 35 wood left. So we'd have actually very little to spend. So we could afford a couple of upgrades here. So we'll get some more armor, I think. Because we are getting the shit blasted out of us. I'm like, yeah, increase the gun, harpoon strength. The gun cylinder size, yeah. So we can fire more shots without reloading. And we'll leave it there for the wood, I think. And of course, sell our tobacco. Sell our tobacco. Renovate buildings. I don't have buildings to renovate. You know what? Then I'll hang on to it. I'll hang on to it and just sell tobacco. I'm a tobacco merchant now. There we go. She's got a new set of paint. A bit more hull. Flying white flags though.
My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Very much a frontier town, as opposed to what New York and Boston were certainly.
You.
They're actually pretty gorgeous. Very pretty.
Ladies are reminded
Like,
to keep modesty and practicality in mind in their dress.
The likes of Havana and that from Black Flag. And the music, of course, is always nice.
Stand where you are.
He's mine!
Damn you. How big is this area, actually? Now I think of it. I mean, it's around about the same size. Before we go anywhere else, I think we'll unlock this thing. And ooh, what are you? just a fox. A war letter. I don't know if that does anything. Or actually, we can use some more crew. Most of ours has been killed in the previous couple of fights. I'll go by rooftop since everyone seems out to get me still for some fucking reason. I mean, I am an assassin. Maybe they've seen my kind before. He's just bouncing around in the rooftops, you know.
Let's throw rocks at him. See how well he does. Shoot him down if I could do it at risk.
William Taylor was a brisk young
On dirait que t'as les poches bien.
full of play, till he did his mind uncover.
Region lunatics!
I'm sure they meant for these fights to be. I'm sure they meant for these fights to be very, very cool looking. But honestly, it's such a cramped sort of confined space. It's not really. It's not really all that fun to see just the camera angles squash around pillars and people, and you don't actually see the fight. There was a very cinematic quality that they were trying to achieve, but they just didn't quite get. Yeah, recruit crew. Yeah, let's do that. 600. How many do we have? Well, we've got 17 out of 20. All right, let's do it. Fine, why not? Why not? We'll recruit 3 more guys.
Let's get some more.
We're going our way. We have things to be doing. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just speak in an Irish accent the entire rest of the time that I'm playing this. What do you think? Answers on a postcard. Or should I talk like Shay with his terrible voice? No, because I'm against it.
Stop there, you! Hold there!
That water. Oh. Yep.
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, since you eliminated him, James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
His place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
So there was a James Wardrop, but he was not a Templar. He was a Scottish physician.
Who's he? Well, he's a traitor. Never heard of him.
At the time that this game is set, so I'm sure they just reused the name. That's my way in, but how do I... He's looking this way.
back, you cop piece! about this Congress? Who knows? They never tell us anything.
I'll wait for the other guy to return. Oh my god, there's so many guards. So yeah, I think this was the Albany Congress wasn't the first Continental Congress yet, but
Collection of arseholes.
it wasn't quite the Continental Congress that happened in Philadelphia.
Honestly, merchants are so unreliable these days.
I should just start dealing with smugglers.
I am not a failure as an artist.
Hold on. What's going on here? There we go. I need the wanted meter on, so I can see the thing above the guy's heads. Hey! Ben Franklin.
That must be the Templar William Johnson. Perhaps he has the manuscript, or knows where it is.
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join, or die.
A rousing speech, Master Franklin. But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant our colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes, but let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir, but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays.
You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
So you'll notice he looks a little bit different than in Assassin's Creed 3.
I can't let
It also
that lobster
sounds a bit
captain
different.
reach Wardrop.
I think we need a stronger colonial government, with or without His Majesty's permission.
Keep your voice down. The lobsters will hear you.
Hold you!
And now to Wardrop and the manuscript.
Took them by surprise. So yeah, that was Ben Franklin and William Johnson, who by this point had been recruited into the Templar Brotherhood. by Haytham King, who has since arrived. I think. Where are you, Wardrop? Must be on the other side of the fort. Still no sign of them.
Get back to the front. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Halt! Get it there!
You! Halt!
Look sharp, soldier. Good.
Nicely done.
I'll take that, you Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
I mean, he's right.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
clear shot on the little shite. Quicker! Yeah.
Already killed this guy, so that's all fine.
But I had to leave.
So, I've got the box, I've got the manuscript. Nah, I don't need the map. We'll go here. Ha-cha-cha-cha. So yeah, you'll find, or maybe you haven't, maybe it's just me, but I found, certainly, I found that,
let's move!
The Templars were making some sense in Assassin's Creed 3 and in Rogue as well. They were making some sense. If everyone, like, there was a few people who have been saying if everyone is free, everything is permitted, then that, I mean, each of the assassins also has their own sort of take on it. Ezio said that we are bound by our own reality, our own cause, and Edward had his own thoughts on it as well. It's only the beginning of wisdom, not the end. But the Templars, of course, are also, you know, they've heard the words enough times to know that, oh yeah, these guys, they think everything is and as it always should be, basically. Freedom is chaos. Freedom is chaos, and it's not a bad thing. Chaos isn't necessarily a bad thing always. Like you don't get progress without a little bit of chaos now and then. But if everything is chaos all the time, shit, I thought this was the viewpoint. I don't want to run all the way over here. Well, we're already halfway there, so why not? If everything is chaos all the time, then nothing ever would get done. Ever. So you can see the reasoning behind the Templars' arguments, even if you can't agree with it. I personally agree with it on like some level, but obviously Edward had a very especially free way of looking at things. As I'm sure any pirate in any sail would. But especially with Rogue, and when you play as Hatham during 3, it's more apparent as well, but especially during Rogue, you realize that it's two sides. It's just two sides of the same coin, and while they want the same, they all want peace. Like, it doesn't need to be freedom all the time. It's just peace that the assassins fought for once upon a time, till they started going after freedom, which is the opposite of peace in many respects. Some ship must have crashed into this dock here, if that's how it ended up. But yeah, they both had the notion of peace in mind. What is this? Is this a barge? Oh, you can cross to here. Oh, I don't want to do that. But yeah, all these little places, you know, are super available to go to. No, I want to. I'm just gonna go on this ship now.
Captain's trick!
Get the maids free!
Where's Liam? Oh, he's taken off, hasn't he? He's with Hope and them.
Keep a weather eye open!
Crowd on every inch of...
Yeah, freedom is a very weird concept in terms of wanting peace at the same time. You cannot have peace and freedom for everyone, because inevitably, I mean, I do wish you could. I wish it were possible, but in many ways it is not. It takes everyone wanting it in order to make it so.
Trim the yards off the wind!
So yeah, these are the kinds of things you can do as well. There are abandoned ships that have been attacked, caught flame, what have you. And you can rob them, basically, of their supplies instead of taking them down. Before the ship explodes and takes you with it. Oh, of course.
Loose and trim too!
Floating cargo!
Short and sail! Get off the squall!
Oh, pumpkins. We are in the, yes, Sleepy Hollow. So we can even go and see the bridge if we wanted to. This is where the legend of Sleepy Hollow began. The river crossing is around here somewhere. The covered... Is that it? That is it! There you go! Oh, creepy. This is it, the river crossing that gave birth to so many legends. Synchronize this viewpoint here so we can come back anytime there's a horseman.
Available from Jenkins and Sons. Their quarter horses cannot be beaten on the short track, and their standard breds pull harness.
Very cute, quaint wee villages in the river valley. Frontier towns
The East India Company wishes to announce a newly arrived shipment of...
It's like the Davenport home. That's what it is. It's like the Davenport homestead, but on a larger scale, which is always fun.
You're late. The sky is getting temperamental.
That's not the only thing, is it? Master Franklin, sir. My name is Shay, and this is my associate Hope. William Johnson told us to give you these.
Ah. Thank you, but I'm afraid I must delay my experiment.
Delay it? Why?
The army confiscated my lightning rods. They are essential to conducting the electricity I need to vivify your box.
Master Johnson would not want you to have to wait.
Perhaps there is something you can do, then. Soldiers have been hauling things away all day. Perhaps they could tell you where they've taken my lightning rods so you could get them back.
At your service, sir.
Begin your investigation at the market near the docks. I will stay here and help with the preparations.
This is intolerable. I can barely conduct my research anymore.
Everyone is having metal confiscated nowadays.
Yes. Yes. The army will shut it down.
They'll be in that covered area, I'm sure.
The weather's getting worse.
Just
You know
gonna
where the
kill
warehouse is, soldier?
Aye, sir.
I'm sure you're seeing things, but I'll take a butcher. Did you see that strange stuff in Benjamin Franklin's garden?
I keep well clear of that place. They say that man messes with lightning.
Speaking of lightning, I reckon there's a storm coming.
Aye. Let's hope she demurs until we're off duty.
Someone threw garbage at me today.
So that's what I smell.
Don't laugh. If the commander keeps this up, we'll have a riot on our hands.
Well, I'd be mad too if half of what I own was confiscated.
It's the iron we need. Mostly.
Tell that to the citizens.
You know, I bet not one of them will thank us when we win this war.
So what are we gonna do with all this metal?
Melt it down, I suppose. Forge swords, muskets.
Clear shot on it. Clear shot on it.
Just in case.
I wonder what Master Franklin plans to do with these rods. The storm's getting worse. Better hurry back to Franklin.
Although I'm swimming right now. Okay, wow. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like he's moving a bit slower.
Quick! Help me with the rods!
It's a map! Where is that?
Portugal! Lisbon, I'd stake my life on it!
Make yourself scarce, Shay. The militia will be here any minute. I'm sure they will have questions.
What about you?
I'm a devoted housekeeper.
Right.
Back to two bends.
Storm's still going on. The nearest bureau is near Mount Vernon. Hope will be expecting me.
Well, the storm cleared up pretty quick.
Lisbon is near as large as London or Paris. Are you sure you can find this one place?
Saw it clear as day, Hope. It's a convent, right close by the harbor. I might have visited the sisters once or twice.
Given your present knowledge of the site, this duty falls upon you. You understand what must be done?
Find the precursor temple and retrieve the Piece of Eden.
Finally obtained a ship for crossing the ocean. Have no worries. I will keep the Morrigan safe in New York.
Thank you. Liam and I will leave straight away.
Liam is unavailable at present. Your crew and ship await. Be careful, Shay. Pieces of Eden are powerful relics.
Lucky day, going to Portugal. Going to Lisbon. I've been to Portugal exactly once. And I went to Faro, and it was horrible. I tore my ACL and my MCL the night before. So there you go. This is now a full year, basically, crossing.
Feast of All Saints.
55.
What a sight. And here
1st
I
of
am,
November.
looking for a relic from the time before Adam and Eve. Strange days indeed.
Yeah. Tore the ligaments in my knee the night before we went. And, yeah.
Benedictus est, Domine, Deus universi quia de tua largitate accepimus vinum, uo tibi offerimus, fructum vitis et operis...
Faro was not a nice place to be in June while crippled. I'll say that much. Any map? Map not available. Hey now. I recognize this kind of thing. Or maybe not. Where to begin? Where to begin? Over here. There we go. Okay, we're on our way. Climbing up these enormous sheer doors. Absolutely, someone should be able to do that jump as well. Absolutely. Why wouldn't they? Of course they would. Aha! Oh, I've got to touch the symbols. Alright. Love how the hidden blade can just be used as like a key. Just jam it in and break the thing. You know? Earth unlocked. Oh. Jam it in and break it. One size fits all. I mean, the Isu clearly designed these temples with the future assassin weapon of the assassins in mind, right? Clearly, very, very good of them. Very good of them. You notice that tree there on that sign? Shay has one of those on his belt. That he picked up from this time. Well, not this time, but this place. Just on his wee belt.
Orate, fratres, ut meum ac vestrum sacrificium acceptabile fit apud Deum Patrem omnipotentem.
Very clever. I'll jump into that bushel of roses. Ow. That hurt my pride a little bit. I missed that.
This must be it. Precursor site.
Doesn't look entirely like a... yes, okay, now it does.
What do we have here?
Yep, absolutely.
The artifact.
Don't know what those are for, even. History buffs actually might know already about the earthquake of November 55. It's been destroyed damn near a third of the population. Yeah, the roof's already come off. That's not great. Not great at all, is it? I caused it. Wild to me that the buildings are just shifting as I walk. That guy fell into just a black void. Landed on some fire. Keep running. Run through the pain. Why isn't everyone else running? As a level, yeah. I mean, I've said it already, but the level design
O que é isto?
Not exactly an eagle.
How could God do this to them?
God had nothing to do with this. So what's the next city you want me to smite? What happened in Haiti happened in Portugal. A great earthquake. Thousands dead thanks to your damned manuscript!
This cannot be.
Shay, a person cannot start an earthquake!
A person meddling with these precursor machines could. You saw the box, Hope. The temple was filled to bursting with that kind of power. You made me slaughter innocents!
How dare you!
You defend him? Achilles sent me in there like Macandal sent his man in Haiti.
What
He
the hell's
knew.
going on? Stop this! The operation was delicate. Perhaps
You are shifting the earth itself. Who are you to decide what city falls next?
Get him out of here.
Liam is a fool if he thinks I'll leave this be. Achilles cannot be trusted. He must never find another precursor temple. I don't care that he's mentor, or that his family is dead. There's no excuse for this level of madness.
Look at that. That is a gorgeous still right there, isn't it? Light just through the branches of the trees.
Only one thing to do.
He's already watching from the window. He's got to be. Upstairs, won't it?
There's no turning back now.
I had such hopes for you, Shay.
Achilles, I have to do this.
And what is it you're doing exactly? Stealing from your brothers? Betraying me?
Someone must make amends.
Make amends? You have no idea what you're doing. The future of the whole continent, maybe the whole world, is tied up in that manuscript.
Perhaps. But we don't have the right to decide that future.
The right! We have the responsibility!
We are responsible for killing innocents and destroying cities. This mad grab for power. It ends now.
I will not let you destroy everything we have built! Assassins! Stop him! Stop Shay!
Him in my sights! I can shoot him! I have him in my sights! Keep getting away! Must I do everything here? Halt! We need to have words!
Won't hinder our plans. Have you gone mad?
I'll find you, kill you, then I'll piss in your wasting my time.
Won't you listen to reason, Shay?
Does that count as me killing someone? Maybe. No,
How could you, Shay?
I will not let you run away!
What are you gonna do to stop me, mate? You and your boys. Hey? Nothing.
That's enough!
Give back the manuscript, Shay! I'm sure Achilles—
I cannot! I will not let this happen again! All those souls lost! One more hardly matters. Shay!
Oof, yeah, so it did count. Me accidentally nudging that guy out of the tree. Whoops. Well, this has been a great day.
A glitch in the memories. There seems to be more data.
Okay, Numbskull. I can't pull you out of the chair right now. You'll just have to see this through. This is bizarre. These memories seem to take place some 20 years after the one we just saw.
Are you certain?
Positive. This means... Shay must have survived that fall.
If he is the man I believe him to be, then he has. Keep going.
The data is fragmented. This memory is incomplete. Let me see what I can do. Listen up. We need to find out what Shay's up to. This memory's gonna look a little rough, but I'm like 90% sure sequencing this memory won't kill you. All right, Numbskull. We don't know where Shay is or what he's doing there, so keep your eyes and ears open.
I want to know the reason Shay came to this place.
You heard the man. Let's move.
Very nice jacket, though, I'll say that. Fit for a nobleman. Where's the case criminal? We catch him.
Wow.
Pauvre de vous.
Et alors? Vous l'avez trouvé? Ouais, Benjamin Franklin est à Notre-Dame. Si on se magne, on devrait le rattraper. Arrêtez de vous branler. Allons-y.
Notre Dame, that's him.
Benjamin Franklin. That's who Shay is after.
Franklin traveled to England and France, and that guy said Notre Dame. Shay must be in Paris. Time to show me what you got.
Eliminate the threat. Protect Franklin.
Ow! Ah! I can get him from here.
God damn it. No, I think I failed this. I froze there for a sec.
Il est là! Attrapez-le! Help! Somebody help! Il ne nous échappera pas cette fois!
Curiouser and curiouser.
Shit!
What happened?
That's all the data we have. We can't explore this memory further. For now.
Shay couldn't have died, then appeared in France 20 years later. We're missing something. Shay's memories are scattered in chunks throughout the cloud. The servers are messed up from the virus, so we can't access all of Shay's life at once.
You've hit a wall, and I'm busy with something. Why don't you go meet Otto Berg? You'll find him squatting in one of the offices.
I'm bored.
Shay Cormac is an assassin. But he is unlike the ones you have used for your entertainment products in the past. I believe Shay may be the most important assassin who ever lived. Your research will help me achieve something I have wanted for a very long time. Shay's story may have something to offer you as well.
There's another server we can access to get to the next chunk of Shay's memories.
Excellent.
I'm gonna need the numbskull back if we're gonna proceed.
Your next task is clear. But please reflect on what we have discussed.
Back in the modern day.
Done wandering around? Come see me at the elevator.
We'll just get a computer or two and then I think finish up for the day.
Whoa. This place is a fucking disaster piece.
Fucking maze is what it is.
Helix is up and running, but it looks like there could still be some interruptions in the service.
Hey, I'm by the elevator. Get over here.
Oh, shut up, Violet. Come on. Doing my thing here.
We gotta keep working, Numbskull. Meet me at the elevator.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Give me a minute.
Okay. The Numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
This isn't really your kind of mission, is it, boss?
Every mission is important in its own way.
Still, I bet you'd rather be out with the rest of the team, hunting Sean Hastings or something.
Wouldn't you?
Hell yeah. I want a front row seat for that show.
Any word from Sorkin?
He's scheduled to update me in 43 minutes.
Good.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What's it like, using an Animus?
I went through the Animi training program. It felt like the drills we used to do in the UT Jaeger.
You never use a normal Animus like this one? To relive your own genetic history?
Only once.
Really? Who were you?
I was a young man. On the Viking raid on Lindsey Farn.
793, northeastern coast of England. Sorry, history nerd. So, how was it?
It was summer. Good sailing weather. The monastery was a center for religious studies, and we crashed into the city like a tidal wave.
And?
We pillaged and burned. They thought we were demons. The details of the memory were so vivid. I lost myself in the bloodlust. I defeated a Saxon, a great warrior, but did not want to kill him. I invited him to join our clan.
Ah, Norse adoption rituals. The chance to sail the world with the Vikings.
Yes. A chance to see the world as it really is.
What happened then?
He wept. Then he cried out that God had abandoned his people and that nothing remained but chaos. I felt such a pity for him. I killed him without a second thought.
After we're done here, are we gonna have to kill the numbskull?
We will see.
Alright, that's one's enough. Let's go and meet up with Ms. DaCosta.
I can't stop crafting oculi. It's like a disease.
Maybe not. Maybe just this. This one more. Just this one. Come on, man. Oh, another inspiration.
Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a precursor site. Haytham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
So, there we go. I do enjoy those little mutterings from
I
Bird.
got tired of waiting for Melanie's stupid repair crew, so I got this piece of shit working well enough to get you to the lobby and back. I'll get your Animus prepped while you're downstairs. I've added the location of the next server on your map.
The server's behind a level 1 security lock.
I have granted you level 1 security clearance. I trust there will be no further delays.
Right, now you can get into the server room. Once you restore the servers, I'll load the next set of Shay's memories to your Animus. And you're in.
Right, This one looks a bit more difficult. Oh. It was not difficult at all.
All points ready.
Begin.
Go, go, go!
Ah, Vidic. Okay.
Great job, Numbskull. Data we have is pretty raw, but it's enough to move forward. Get back up here. Double time. It looks like restoring servers also clears the virus from some of the other systems.
You are making excellent progress.
Maybe we'll
I'm eager
get
to
these
see
two
what
in there.
Shay will show us next.
Level 1 clearance will also let you into some of the other parts of the building as well, if you need to stretch your legs in between animus sessions.
Ooh, Daniel Cross.
Like Haytham Kenway, Daniel Cross came from an assassin bloodline, as the Orlov family had at least 2 generations who served the Brotherhood. Daniel Cross's history of drug addiction and animus-induced psychosis should not take away from his many accomplishments for the Templar cause. Under the influence of Warren Vidic, he was planted into the Brotherhood and earned their trust, eventually meeting their reclusive mentor. Then his subliminal programming activated, and he killed the mentor, triggering the first great purge of the modern age. Al-Mualim, Haras, Vali Sel Tradat, Baptiste, Duncan Walpole, Haytham Kenway, Lucy Stillman, Daniel Cross. These are but a few prominent examples of something I've always felt. That there will always be assassins who are willing to abandon their cause to serve ours. Yet there is no one who embodies this idea better than Shay Cormac. And I want the assassins to confront this painful reality.
So we're getting a bit more his predecessor. Yeah. So we're getting a bit more info on Otto Berg and who he is at this point. And he is one of the great kind of villains, I think. I say villain. Do I need the reflector? Don't think I do, but alright, okay. It just shows a little bit more of his personality and who he is and why he does what he does.
Do you care to explain what happened in Paris?
No, we don't need to know what happened in Paris. Wait, we have level 1 sec. Oh, fine. Let's grab this tablet and go. There are no more down here. Or is there better not be? Ha! Sean was right there. Wonder if he left anything. I mean that could be something. That looks like a Seanism. Either way, let's head upstairs and continue our mission with Shay. Or rather we would. We will do that next time. So, as soon as I get back in the Animus, that'll be it. And we'll be done for the day. A good wee day. Just under 2 hours there. As I always say, thank you for joining me. Hope you had a fun time. Thank you for listening, for tuning in. And remember that this particular stream will be available for a week on Twitch and then archived on youtube.com/awesomejambo. And if you enjoy some of the things I say and some of the musings. I'm on Twitter as well, or X.
Helix is still up and
X
running,
now, I guess,
but it looks like there could still be some interruptions in the service.
I don't know a single person who called it X, just out of hand. People still call it Twitter, even though, you know, it's not Twitter really anymore. And Elon Musk is a weirdo who for some reason is campaigning for Trump now. That's weird. I'll look back at this in years to come and think, oh, who's Elon Musk? Who's Donald Trump? Hopefully. But then again, maybe not. Maybe the world will have ended by then. So, on that cheery note, I'm gonna try and think of someone else to say. Well, Shay survives, and
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
we are about to see what happens.
You know what authorized personnel only means, don't you?
At all. We're going to see what happened to him, and next time. So until next time, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for tuning in, and be wonderful to yourselves and to others, and above all else, keep on being awesome to one another. Goodbye. After this cutscene.
If I said that was the craziest shit I'd ever seen, would that be the most obvious statement ever?
Shay has been through a severely traumatic experience.
Okay. Second most obvious statement ever.
Continue exploring his memories. The best is yet to come.
So this is nearly 6-7 months since the earthquake. 7 months. Yeah.
Hey, good to see you're feeling better.
Thank you. Mr. Finnegan, was it?
Sweet Mother Mary. Have we taken in the village idiot?
Barry! Remember, Shay, I'm Cassidy, and this is...
Barry!
You've been ill for weeks.
I hate to have been a burden.
See? He's a civilized fella.
Aye, for a clumsy deckhand. Probably fell off his ship half drunk.
Barry!
He's right.
What do y'all want?
What's going on?
You wretch, how dare you!
Shut up, woman.
Oh!
Leave her alone.
And we'll pick up here next time, I think. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. And until next time, a topless Shay and me bids you farewell. Ta-ra. Keep on being awesome to one another. Bye.